Now we look at how Egyptians did division. So we're gonna try to find what 7 divided by 2 is by Egyptian way. So first we look at this set of numbers here. We have 4, 15, 5, 12, 6, 10, 8, 7, 30. So if you multiply each pair, you notice that they will get a 60. 4 times 15, 60. 5 times 12, that's 60. 6 times 10, that's 60. And this is, notice that we did not use Babylonian symbols. We used the modern symbols, 0 to 9, to represent Babylonian numbers. But you should also remember this is base 60. And so why do these two multiply to be 60? Because this is multiplication. 8 times 7 and 30. And by the modern way, if we convert this base 60, Babylonian base 60, to a base 10 number, that would be 7 plus, this has place value 1, this has place value 1 over 60. And so we have, because of the semicolon we used to, again, Babylonian did not use this. We used it to help us to separate the decimals from the whole numbers. So 30 times 1 over 60. Okay, so we have 8 times 7, that would be 56, plus 8 times 30 times 1 over 60. So we get 56 plus, if we reduce them, and we get 4. And 56 plus 4, that's exactly 60. So each pair here multiplied is 60. And Babylonians used this table to find the reciprocal. So for example, the right column, I'm going to revise it a little bit. The first, I'm just going to look at the first one and last one because the other two are kind of similar to the first one. So 4, if I consider this as sort of like the decimal, and 4 times 0, semicolon, 15. And I will get, so 4 times 0 is going to be 0. 4 times 15, that's going to be 60, because we already checked each pair will multiply to get 60. And if we convert this number to our modern system number, it's 0. So this one has a place value 1. 0 times 1, this one has place value 1 over 60, so it's 60 times 1 over 60, which is exactly equal to 1. So which tells us from algebra class, we know that two numbers, if we multiply them, you can get 1. We call them reciprocal of each other. So in Babylonian, if we use base 60 and 4 times this number, we will get 1. So these two are reciprocals of each other. So similarly, let's look at the last one, 8. Again, I need to put another 0 in front of it, make both of them like the decimals. So 4 times 0, semicolon, 7, 30. Because 7 is one place, 30 is one place, so I'm going to put a comma to separate them so we can see better, so we won't think it's 730 or 730. Okay, now let's multiply 8 times 0. That's still 0, and semicolon, and then we have right here 8 times 7, that's 56. 8 times 30, 240, Now if I convert this number to our modern number, this has place value 1, 0 times 1 plus 50 times, this has place value 1 over 60, and this one has place value 1 over 3600, which is 60 squared. It's just kind of like our modern number system. We have, if I suppose I have a number, say 2.34, and this one has a place value 1 over 10, which is 0.1, and this one has 1 over 10 squared, that's 1 over 100. So, but in base 60, we have 1 over 60 instead of 1 over 10, and 1 over 60 squared instead of 1 over 10 squared. Okay, so that if we work this out, you're going to find out it's exactly going to be equal to 1. So 240 over 3600. So if we equal the denominators, multiply by another 60, and we add them, so we should have 3600 over 3600, which is also equal to 1. Okay, so these two numbers are what we call reciprocals if they multiply to get 1. Okay, so now we're going to use this idea to find d divided by 2. So when we do d divided by 2, we can do a multiplication 7 times 1/2, and because division can change to multiplication times the reciprocal. And so we're going to use the Babylonians number. So 1/2, this is the modern way to write it, but Babylonians way will be 0, semicolon, 30. Okay, the reason is 1/2, that's like, if I add another 1 here, it's going to be 2 times 30, you'll get 60. So if you put a 0 in front of it and a semicolon, and you get 0 over 30. So they have Babylonians kept a table, a list of numbers who multiply to get 60, so they can use this table for reciprocals easily. So you just need to put a 0 in front of each one. So we have do multiplication, 7 times 0, you get 0, and a semicolon, 7 times 30, you get 210, and 210, that this, we know that the Babylonians have a base 60, so each place should not have any number bigger than 60. So 210, we do division, divide by 60, you get 3 times 60, 180, and you will have 30 left. So in that case, you will have 3 here, semicolon, and 30 left. And this modern number, if you convert it to this Babylonian number, if you convert it to modern number, that would be exactly 3 times 1 plus 30 times the place value 1 over 60, which is 3 plus 1/2. That is 3.5, or 3.5. And we know 7 divided by 2 is exactly 7.5. But when you do the homework, you don't have to verify all that. You can just stop right here. So this will be the answer for 7 divided by 2 in a Babylonian way.